Hello and welcome. It's another day under the sun, and we've got video games to play. Playing Skies of Arcadia Legends tonight. Let's switch back over to it. Oop. Let me reposition that. All right, there's always a little bit of adjustment when I switch between the HD consoles and this and the non-HD consoles. Whoa, what was that? Oh, like the disc slamming against the wall. All right. Where did we leave off? Yep, we paid Barbram and Ishmael the money to upgrade the island, to build our base, and to repair our ship. Yeah, Brabham. Okay. So we should be able to cut through stone reefs and sky rifts now, at least basic ones. So now that that is open to us, we can't go through that one. There is some searching we need to do for my discoveries. Let me bust out my discoveries. My wife has been dog sitting, so she was supposed to be home earlier, but flights got switched around, so I'm kind of touch and go to see when they'd be coming back. I just wanted to make sure that's squared away. She'll be getting here while I'm streaming. All right, let's go for Guys of Arcadia. We need to find what discoveries have opened up for us. I'm certain of some of them, but there were a few I saw that I didn't realize I could get this early. I usually try to acquire them much later. Okay. Yeah, there are some to the north. And actually, there's something else that'll appear over around here. Said it would appear under here at some point. Oh, this is the GameCube only. Directly under or over? Also, once you can reach that rainbow, that'll be another one. I'd say it would be visible. So I should be able to see movement of it. Oh, there it is. Oh, right into a battle.
Fire consume my enemies! Slam to burst!
I want to get these discoveries because I don't want somebody else to come by and claim them. Lambda burst isn't doing the damage I want it to anymore. And then how every battle is just slam to burst, you know, kill everything. Not the case anymore.
Over there! Take this! Yeah! That was fun!
On the balloon seed. There was a time when balloon flowers could be seen throughout the lands, but now they only exist in history books. But where there are seeds, there must be flowers. Perhaps the history books are not quite so accurate. So that was one discovery. Northern end of Falua.
Here goes! Yeah!
Is that?
That was fun!
Should be some stones around here. Yeah, these. And then it should be close to these. Stone City. The ruins of a settlement built into a solid rock wall with countless passageways connecting the dwellings. The homes appear to have been abandoned hastily, but no evidence has been found that explains exactly what happened. Alright, and then from here... The Philosophy Stone. Though my body may age and the sun may set, the soul of a sailor still burns inside me. As long as I can dream, I shall travel the skies. As long as there are skies, my journey shall continue. The Sailor's Philosophy by Anonymous. Now, there is something else this direction, but I don't know if I can get it yet.
Fire consume my enemies! Let him divert!
Real shame this game doesn't have a progressive scan mode. Just get a little bit extra crispness.
An utter victory.
Yeah, this black rift I can't go through. Oh, what is that? Can't get it. Too high up there. Cool, unique boss fight. Oh, that squid's huge. It's bigger than our ship. Heard stories about giant squid, but I never actually believed any of them. All right, everyone, battle stations. Actually, I don't know if we're outfitted for this. All I have are prototype cannons. Okay, that's okay damage. And I don't have a way to stagger these for big damage. The downside to not having secondary cannons or torpedoes. Try to weaken him. Nice. One of his legs came off. I forget if that does anything mechanically or it's just visual. We're all awaiting your orders. What should we do? In present course. Too soon to make a move. Appears that squid can attack behind itself, so perhaps it may be best to try and get beside it. Good thinking, Fina. Yeah. Trying to get behind a thing you can't even tell what behind is. We want to... Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing, like, oh, we should swing around to attack its mortal side, but what's the backside of a squid swimming like this?
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Didn't like that. Should be able to fire at will next turn. How things looking? All right, the debuff is gone. Yeah, because it feels like they're more potent. The spells, the buff and debuffing spells only last a number of turns. He'll die there. Now I don't want to use an item to boost my attack. It's still affected by the weakness. So that should do enough damage to kill. Luckily, this thing only has like one attack. Actually, never fought this early either.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Exploding. Alloy deck and crystal ball. Okay. We get some decent items out of that. know if I'll run into something else out here. Oh, that's a huge jump in defense. What's that I get? A crystal ball? Oh, it is crystal ball. You can keep it or sell it if you need the money. Okay. There we go. I find the giant squid nest. We thought it was just a big rock, but when we threw the anchor, this huge eyeball opened up and these red legs came out of nowhere. We just ran for it and barely made it with our ship in one piece. An anonymous sailor. Explains why the giant squid was flying around here. Quite a lot right now. But I'm not going to do everything. Mark to head back south. Frontier lands are scary. That means they're all going to go first now.
Here goes! Move! Give me strength!
How about you?
Double crit. Wow.
That was easy.
That's fortuitous for me. lot of weird fish out here. Straight north? Oh, there it is. Start spinning. Doesn't want to look away. Balloon flower. A curious plant whose colorful fruit sways in the wind like a balloon. When the thin outer shell is popped, a sweet fragrance is released. It was often seen throughout the world in more peaceful times, but of late the fruits are seldom seen. Oh, that's a lot.
Over there. Fire consume my enemies! Let him burst! We did it!
That's two. You have yours. Skull shield, Epsilon mirror. Need the defense. What is that? That's not a ship. Okay.
That was easy.
Remember, those things resist magic. They have high magic defense. I found the Map of Ages. What once used to be a grand map of the skies, carved into a beautiful stone tablet, is now a weather-worn, crumbling slab of rock. It is said that the map is but a portion of the original, but nobody knows what keeps it afloat. How it's still moving. Oh, there's fish down there. Oh, I can't get them. Here's where Valua came through. There it is. Ship graveyard. Ooh, those pixels don't look good. This North Dental route was once feared as a home of a monster that ate ships, but in reality, it is an area where the currents are so strong that the previous generation of ships lacked the power and hull strength to make it through. It just got chewed up and spat out. Let's see if I can turn in stuff here. That's this way. Yeah, it's kind of standing. Five of those. If I can't cast Incrium, that'll do. Ito. I mean, these are better than the main cannons. Sell the coin. I mean, we're not hurting for the money right now. I don't want to just go selling things nilly-willy. Family's home. I need to go check on them. BRB. Okay, we're back. Gotta help bring things in. This controller. Oh my god. Guaranteed to hit it with that. Oh my god. Fine, leave. Get out of here.
Oh, I can't reach it.
It's fun how you get to these areas and suddenly you see all the things out of sight and you're like, why are all these things out of sight? How can I reach them?
Here goes!
I'll try to attack this.
That was easy.
There we go. Ruins of Rolanda. Ruins of a city that served as the center of trade between Nasir and the East. The ruins show a remarkable blending of the cultures of the East and the West, driven not by the ruling class, but a strong merchant class. The most fascinating thing about that is that it implies that the Dark Rift wasn't always here. This big stream that we can't fly through. Do you want to try us? It's cute. You're the blue robe vise that everyone's been talking about these parts. We'll show you a thing or two. Okay, whatever. If they somehow survive. Because remember, this is the ship a little Jack should be able to get. Didn't even last a turn. What are they doing? Look at what I'm flying. There are a few discoveries I can technically get now, but I'm like, they're a little out of the way. I really don't need to get them right now. Okay, he's falling asleep. Okay, just vise. But if they cast it twice, who's falling asleep now?
Is it over already?
This way. Where's the town? Esperanza. Skyrift looks worse than any of the others. We try to power our way through it. I think the Delphinus would get ripped to pieces. But if we don't go through there, we won't be able to reach Yafutoma. Isn't there something we can do? Enrique, are you feeling any better? No, to be completely honest, I feel awful. Why don't you guys take a look around the city? I don't think it would be wise for me to move in my condition. I'll stay here and look after Enrique. Alright, Aika, let's go and check out the city. Someone here has to know how to get to Yafutoma. The city was built by Valua during a time when Valua was trying to extend its hand of influence into the rumored countries of the Far East. Everyone used to be full of hope here, but once people realized that it was impossible to get through the Dark Rift, that hope disappeared. Then one day, Valua decided to leave the city to rot. The sailors were lost. The sailors here lost their ships, their crews, and their dreams. What'd you say? You're trying to go to the east? Not even the balloons could get past that maelstrom. Don't talk crazy like that. Archer!
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, Bubba?
Oh, buddy.
Archer, why do you smell like chips? Why do you smell like chips, Archer? He's gotten into licking. Licking time for Archer. Speaking of dogs, even the dogs here are dejected. Okay. Oh! I need to make sure the bedroom door is closed. Dark Rift is a giant sky rift. It's an evil maelstrom. I've heard that once you're inside the vortex, everything goes a little strange. No light. Compasses don't work. Basically, it's easy to lose track of where you came from. Well, at least that's what some of the survivors said. I don't know if they're telling the truth or not, though. Hey, it's the newcomers. Let me guess. You came here hoping to get to the legendary lands to the east, right? My parents were the same way. When I was just a little girl, parents brought me here with plans of going to the lands to the east. Our ship sank, and I've been here ever since. What a waste. The rest of the world will never be able to see how pretty I've become. Huh? My parents? They went down with the ship and killed by the maelstrom. Hey, don't worry about it. They were foolish for thinking they could get through the Dark Rift anyway. Gas tank. There's a date stamp, but it's been partially rubbed off. Looks like it's empty though. Well, all rusted up too. 'Can't get over there. Back when towns were explorable in games. I mean, they're small towns, but it's like, oh, explore it to find extra items. Don't really get too much of that. This is the inn. 3 balloon uniforms. Just looking at this fortified lighthouse, you can see how important the city was to Valua. And now, it's nothing more than a giant tower of metal, broken cannons and all. Well, I suppose the people here are the same. If you're not constantly brushing up your skills, you'll start to get rusty. Full tower. Well, we're the same as the scrap metal you see here. Nothing but useless rust. Damn you, big piece of junk. Level 1 armor's just junk. Okay, I see a moonfish over there by the wrecked ship and palm trees. Archer, why you keep coming and going? Why don't you sit down? Yeah, buddy, sit down. Boy. There's one nearby. Hear it. I saw it. As for what you normally get up here, I actually have no idea. Completely rusted. It would probably explode if you try to fire it. It does seem strange that you can go all the way up there, and there would be nothing on the Dreamcast version to get. Can't remember what they put there. Considering you have to hit the switch to even access that. I completely missed that. All of our problems are from foolish people who try to follow their dreams. Fail. Your feet on the ground and you'll be alright. Because people thought of going to the far off lands to the east that they're stuck here. Unable to go anywhere else. The fools. Ah, welcome, welcome. Like to see my wares? Admiral Cups. An old sword that once belonged to a Valuan admiral when he was stationed in Esperanza. Wing of Hope, crafted in memory of those who lost in the Dark Rift and in hopes that others will fare better. That's tunic. Legendary tunic said to have been worn by Ducat. Protects the user from blue. Worn armor, miracle robe, Roar's chain. There's buckler. Proves dodge and defense. What does Ica have equipped? Give her something. Warrior's heart. What did that do again? Double something but with spirit. He also has the stuff I could buy. 12, 12, 9, 9. I've heard that there are very rare fish that live in and around the Dark Rift. In fact, there are fish that haven't changed since the days before the old world. I wonder what they look like. Thank you. Please come again. Literally his only customer. Hey, another moonberry. Do you know what Esperanza really means? It means hope. Hopeful sailors from all over gathered here to try to get to the east. But now the city's filled with nothing but despair. Oh, the irony. I left Maramba with a sailor I was in love with. We were planning on moving to a country east of here. But we heard that the Dark Rift is impossible to cross, and he changed. And then one day he met another girl and disappeared, and didn't even bother to say goodbye. I was foolish. I fell for such a childish man. Threw away a good life. You're not from around here, are you? Actually, we just came into town and we were wondering if someone here could help us. So you came to me. Well, that's just great. By the way, the name is Dawn. Now ask me your question and be on your way. You know that sky rift to the east? How do you get through it? So, you're looking for a way to cross the Dark Rift, eh? So the world is still full of fools. What? Are you kids serious? You're trying to cross the Dark Rift. They don't stand a chance. Someone better tell their parents where they are. Kid, that's no ordinary sky rift. During the war, this cape was discovered, and this city was built. This place is the edge of the world. You try to go any further east, you'll be killed. Hundreds of men, good men, have died trying. There's always a few fools that don't heed the warnings. The Dark Rift usually claims them. Some of the best sailors from all over the world try to cross the Dark Rift. Came from everywhere. One by one, they tried to pass through the Dark Rift. All of them failed. Ships that enter the Dark Rift are either pushed away by the winds, or they get sucked in, never to return. My crew and I lost our ship. We were lucky to survive. After a while, sailors stopped coming. All we do now is sit around here and wait to die. His coat and the medals on it seem to suggest he used to be a prolific sailor. Some things are just impossible, kid. Why don't you just go back to wherever you came from and have your mommy tell you bedtime stories?
Hey!
What's wrong with you people? You've thrown your lives away. Don't you care about anything? Guys, let's go. We're just wasting our time here. Thanks for telling me about the Dark Rift. Before I go, I just want to say that I've never met a more pitiful bunch in my life. If you lose sight of one dream, replace it with another. Think about how much you could have accomplished in the time that you've spent here. Just because you couldn't cross the Dark Rift, you're just going to sit here for the rest of your life? Because you tried something once and failed? You're going to throw the rest of your life away? Whole world out there to see. Do you have any desire to sail again? Pina, what is it? Guys, Aika, come to the port, quickly. Your armada is coming. Well, what are they doing here? Aika, let's move. We should hurry back to the port. Got up to us rather quickly. I don't see anything. Vice, you're back. I think you need to see this. Lone flagship, Second Admiral Gregorio, Auriga. That huge armored ship belongs to the Admiral Gregorio. Gregorio is the best defensive tactician in the Valuan Armada has ever seen. Even nicknamed him Iron Wall. Interesting. Forming a blockade around the town. Prince Enrique, come on behalf of Admiral Gregorio. He has an urgent message for you. I see. Well done. Oh, look at that. Nice paper and everything. Hope my prince finds himself in good health. I heard that you had a change of heart. Or were perhaps brainwashed by the air pirates. Empress Theodora has asked me to escort my prince back to Valua so that he may recover. If my prince refuses to comply, my ships will regrettably begin firing upon the city tomorrow at noon. Your humble servant, Gregorio. Uncle Gregorio is asking me to surrender. Uncle? Oh. Gregorio was an admiral in the Armada even before my father passed away. He helped raise me when I was growing up. He's always been like an uncle to me. I know that he doesn't want to fight, and he really does want me to surrender. But I can't go back. Not after everything they've done. Even if it means I have to fight him. Enrique? Let's rest up for tomorrow. Gregorio is the most honorable man that I've ever met. He won't break his word. I understand. You should rest on land tonight and keep you off the ship until tomorrow. Last thing we need is for your uncle to see you throwing up over the railing in the heat of battle. Great. Now you're starting to sound just like Ica. I'm sorry. Come on. Stay at the inn tonight. We're gonna need our rest. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. It's time to go fight Admiral Gregorio. It's going to be a tough battle. Give it everything you've got. Aye, aye. Hey, you aren't actually going to fight against the Armada, are you? Huh? You're planning to fight the Armada Admiral Gregorio by yourselves? Yep, that's the plan. I don't doubt your abilities, but I used to be a Valuan soldier. I know what the Armada can do. Going up against one of their admirals is crazy. Our ship is the best there is. We're faster than Gregorio's ship. I think we can match his firepower. But even if you win, you'll never get through the Dark Rift. Like I said yesterday, our ship is the best there is. Our engines are more powerful than you think. It might just be powerful enough to get us through the Dark Rift. Besides, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to see what was beyond the edge of the world. That very edge is right in front of me. A chance to do what nobody else has ever done before. A chance to make history today. If I said that I'm not scared, I'd be lying. And I won't let this opportunity pass me by. A chance to fulfill my childhood dreams lies right in front of me. You don't expect me to just give up, do you? I suppose then, no matter what I say, you're not going to listen. Dark Rift is a giant vortex. If you can get through one side, you'll reach the eye in the middle. Rumored that the eye is calm. There are other calm pockets in the edges of the Dark Rift. If you find one of the pockets, you might have half a chance.
Uh-huh.
I see. Thank you. I'll come back here when I'm done. I promise. Heh. Kid, you're just like me when I was your age. Admiral, the Delphinus is approaching, moving into attack position. My orders were to bring him back alive, or kill him if he refuses. We must do everything in our power to take him alive. All ships, prepare to attack. The Delphinus is the Armada's most powerful ship. Our adversaries may be young, but we can't underestimate them. Nice, the Armada's getting ready to attack us. This is it. Everyone man your battle stations. Gotta get past Admiral Gregorio's defenses. We'll defeat him, then we'll get through the Dark Rift and reach Yafutoma.
Let's go! Aye, aye!
First, a few cruisers, air pirate scum, hand the prince over. He'll pay for kidnapping and brainwashing him. There, we're going to guard here. We're going to... Ooh, missed. Little boy, what are you doing? Oh, there he goes. Ooh. Waiting orders await this.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Yeah. These poor guys. Yeah, go, turn. No, not that way. What happened? You idiots, what are you doing? Let me go check on something. Yeah, you idiots. What are you doing? Supposed to fire all your cannons right there. Yeah, get them. Hey, they're not that bad. Huh? Ah, incoming! Still need to get past the next line of ships. Still have a long way to go. Concussion. Ooh, bigger one. Never defeat the second fleet of the Imperial Armada. We'll see about that. I mean, this would be cool to see. Like, if you're in the city, just see these ships dueling. Naval battles going on outside. Ooh, I don't have any complete kits. Nobody knows Sacralin. Gonna have to learn that. Ain't missing because it's wasted spirit points. In case he lives for some reason? Throw a bomb at him?
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Need to heal up on the next turn. All right, we're doing great. Gregorio's ship dead ahead. He'll be in range shortly. Uncle Gregorio, I won't let you take me back.
Yes.
All right, full speed ahead. It's now or never. This thing. Prince Enrique, please forgive me for taking up arms against you. You leave me no choice. Will not allow you to escape. Will not get past the Auriga. That focus should have been on the turn before he even started attacking. No, on the turn I was already attacking. Swap it with the application of the wax so that all the damage gets amplified instead of what I did. Oh, he's very far. As stated before, Gregorio has been nicknamed Iron Wolf by his peers. He is the Armada's best defensive tactician. I have heard that he set up a tight defense and waits for his enemies to make even the smallest mistake. It is then that he attacks. out head on. Roar. I love that. You have to increase your ship speed and evade. Yeah, we dodged his ram attack. I was gonna pay. The enemy vessel's wide open. Let him have it, Vise. Fire everything! Like I was like, I'm pretty sure you have to speed up for that. Otherwise, he does hit unit. Does a lot of damage. Ooh, good damage. Evade this.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
It took it. Oh, come on. Not quite a kill. Take this. 0 damage. Well, it cost me nothing to throw that. It doesn't reach that far. Oh God. I always thought that if we were ever in battle together, that we'd be on the same side. Prince Enrique, is there anything I can do to make you reconsider? No, I've made up my mind. I am not going back to Valua. I know that you've noticed a change in the Empire as well. They are headed down a dark path. Trying to rule the world with an iron fist. It will be Valua's downfall. This world, this sky, is not Valua's to rule. It belongs to the people. To right the wrongs that Valua has committed, I have decided to travel with Vise and his companions. Tell that to my mother, and also that I pray every day for her good health. This is goodbye. I must go. Be well. Farewell, young prince. These crazy kids are great. They just took out the Armada with one ship. That make me feel like sailing again. Guys, you put on quite a show. You make it back from the Dark Rift. I hope you come back here and take me with you. Can't believe I'm saying this. You hear me, kid? You better make it back. Ship is hobbled. Damn, cannon coil's still better. Heavy armor deck. Alloy deck is better. So yeah, the stuff we got off of that squid is really good. We need islands around here. Oh, great.
Fire consume my enemies! Let him burst!
An utter victory.
Needed to make sure where my magic is. There it is. Dark Rift. The blimp wreck. For the advent of ships, blimps ruled the skies as a means of exploration. Here lie the ruins of one man's dreams. He tried time and time again to repair his blimp and cross the dark rift, was defeated by fierce winds. All right, and this is going to be where we leave it off for tonight. One of my favorite sections of the game, the Dark Rift. Oh, we'll be tackling that tomorrow night. All right, so as usual, all the VODs that I do go up on the YouTube at Radiant Soul Gaming, and if you're checking me out on there, thank you very much. Go ahead and give me a like, leave a comment, follow. We do a lot of old and new games on here. Well, just a mix of everything. Yeah, and then you can also follow me on the Blue Sky, Radiant Soul, where I post stream updates and other content. Today we're talking about AEW World's End. So, a really great show. If you want more thoughts on that, we can hash it out on the Blue Sky. But yeah, let's see. Tomorrow night, more Skies of Arcadia Legends. We'll do the Dark Rift, and then Thursday and Friday we'll be doing Metroid Prime 4. Close to the end on that one, feels like. Doing the infamous wall hugging, where you go along every single wall and look for all the items. Luckily, this one's got like a nice scan feature, so I'm liking that. Didn't take as long, but one of the last sections, yeah, there was a lot of stuff I know I missed, so I'm going to be doing that Thursday and Friday. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you around.